good hack. And Myles Sexton is back with stylish ways that we can amp up our look. Hello, Myles.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Thanks for having me.
Oh my gosh, anytime. Listen, the last time you did this like a hack segment with fashion, everyone lost their mind. Everyone was so into it.
It was amazing.
Yes.
And everyone online, I was so excited.
Seriously, I was like, this is the new show. Myles is gonna come do fashion hacks. It's so, so good. Okay, so you are back with some more.
Yes, and some ones that I haven't actually posted yet. So you're getting the first time look at some of these.
Y'all, it's an exclusive.
Yeah.
The good stuff exclusive. Okay, I'm really excited. First up, we're gonna start with Karen.
Yes.
Okay, Karen, come on out. We need a little help.
Okay, so, I feel like fashion right now, especially, we're going sort of this nod to the 80s, with the oversized, sort of like the wider pants and like the oversized t-shirts. But the issue sometimes with like oversized t-shirts like this is like, I like the bulkiness up here, but then down here, it's kind of like a lot of too much fabric. And it kind of like could accentuate these sort of sensitive areas that I think a lot of people might have. So I'm doing sort of a play on a trick that you would probably remember if you were a child of the 80s, where, you know how you would like put an elastic at the back?
Yes.
But I found with that one, it falls out really easily. So with this one, what I'm actually gonna do is actually do it on the sides.
Okay.
So I'm gonna make these little bunny ears on the sides, and I'm just using little hair elastics. You can use a black one, you can use these like blonde ones, whatever you have at home. You can even use a regular elastic. So I'm gonna do one on one side, and then one on the other.
Okay.
So with this, what's really cool is you can see already that it's starting to cinch in that like bulkiness at the bottom. So you can give it a pull if you want it to be tighter. Then I'm just gonna tuck it up and under, and then I'm gonna tuck the little bunny ears into the pants. So if you're lifting up to get something out of the cupboard or, it's not gonna fall out. And then I'm just gonna zhuzh, and then and then it's not bulking up in this area as well inside of your pants, right?
Myles, this is such a lifesaver, because when you try to do the tuck-in, but then there's not enough room in your pants for the shirt and then the layers. That is so smart.
Thank you, thank you.
Oh my God. That was a new one on, Karen. Thank you so much. Great job. Thanks so much. Okay, next up, what are we chatting?
Yes, so next I'm gonna show you how we can transform any blouse that you have in your closet. So what I've done just to save time is I put the blouse on backwards. So instead of wearing it the correct way, we're gonna put it on backwards. And then what I'm gonna do, if Mary, I can get you to hold this little part here. So you're gonna take the blouse, you're gonna grab that bottom corner of the side that is not on, that your hand isn't in the sleeve already. And then we're just gonna do one full flip over the collar. So we're kind of creating this little twist in it here. Then we're gonna put it back, or put your arm back on through the sleeve. So now we're pulling it up backwards. And then I'm just gonna button this part in the back.
Oh.
Yes, okay.
I unintentionally judged it correctly.
Yeah, oh, thank you.
Yes.
Styling assistant Mary Berg, this is great. So then we're gonna kind of zhuzh it a little bit more and just pull it down. And now we have this really expensive looking blouse. So I love it that you can sort of take this classic blouse and maybe you'd wear to the office or something a bit more casual, and now you have something that's ready for an evening event, which is so cool. I definitely would pair it with a higher waisted pants because it will show a little bit of skin here. So if you do a high waisted, you won't see it.
Or even just a cami underneath.
Totally.
And the back looks beautiful.
It has this great little V in the back as well. It's really cute.
Myles, that one was very good.
Thank you.
All right, now moving on, we are doing a little bit of a hack for a dress.
Yeah, so you can do this hack with a dress shirt or any little black dress, but I always see people they're like, oh, I need to find a dress for my event. I need to find a dress. And I'm like, we have so many dresses in our closet. How do we change them up?
Yeah.
And especially with something like this, it's more of a maxi kind of dress.
Totally.
I love this stretchy material. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna grab a little bangle and a hair elastic or a regular elastic. And you wanna kind of think, okay, so this effect is gonna create this really interesting ruching in the fabric. So I ideally would like to do it kind of above the hip, below the rib cage, so that where it's gonna accentuate is probably the more leanest part of our bodies. So I'm just gonna lift up the dress a little bit. I'm gonna place the bangle where I wanna put it. And then I'm just gonna grab the fabric underneath. And then I'm gonna pull it through on so I'm on the back side of it. Then I'm just gonna do 2-3 loops, up to you, around the bangle, so it's gonna stay secure. Okay, you ready?
Oh my gosh, here comes the reveal.
So then, isn't that so cool?
I know.
Like, this just instantly elevates, and like you could do multiple ones on the dress if you wanted to. It like just instantly makes it look so much more expensive, and it's a bangle and a hair elastic.
It's a bangle and a hair elastic. And also, even if you don't like the bangle anymore, no one's seeing it, so you use it, you're good to go.
And this too works really good if you have a dress that's not fitting super well, and it's like, it still looks a little bit oversized. This just like instantly will like pull it in, so it's gonna make it fit even better on your body too.
It also gives it a little bit more of a bias cut on the bottom.
I love it.
Myles, that was fantastic. I loved that one. All right, up next, we're gonna do a little bit of a hack with buttons on Alice. Come on out, Alice. Hey.
All right, so, you know, I love with like blouses, again, we're thinking like this is something a little bit more basic, you know, more casual sort of vibes. You know, we have our regular buttons, but I wanted to show you something that is just kind of a way that you can elevate your very like traditional blouse. And these are called button pins, or like a button kind of bit pin, I guess, that you can actually put on top of your buttons. So they have a little clasp in the back, and literally all you have to do is slide it onto your button and snap it into place. And it just like instantly like elevates, I feel like, your buttons so much. All right, slide a little black one. They come in multiple different colors.
This is so fun.
You can even do it on the side if you have little buttons on the side of the cuff link. Yeah.
Yes.
Just to like, again, oops, sorry, backwards. Just to elevate them up a little bit more. And it's so cool. And they like I said, they come in so many of these different like seasonal colors, but they just, I feel like instantly just like elevate whatever blouse you have in your
That is so fun. Again, it's good for a necklace when you don't really want a necklace.
Exactly, exactly.
All right, now we're also gonna do, you know, okay, I'm a crossbody bag gal because I like kind of feeling like I'm delivering newspapers.
Yeah, I'm the same.
But sometimes you want it a little different.
Exactly, like bags have different functions. You know, I feel like a crossbody is great for when you're running errands, but then maybe you have an event to go to and you don't really want a crossbody because it's gonna like hide your outfit too much, so you want it something you can maybe wear on your wrist.
Totally.
So do you mind holding this part for me? Just the bottom. Yep. So what I'm gonna show you how to do is we're gonna transform this bag into something that could be more of like a shoulder bag or something you can wear in your arms. So you're just gonna pinch the leather, just hold it down a little bit for me. Then I'm gonna put an elastic on the top. I'm using a lighter elastic just so that you can see where I'm putting it, but like I would probably recommend doing like a black one if you have a black bag. Like try to match it as best as you can so it looks really subtle. I'm gonna pull it down almost to the bottom. Then I'm gonna take the leather part and I'm gonna flip it kind of like upside down. Then I'm gonna open up the bag. I'm gonna tuck in the bottom part of the leather into that bag. So this is gonna hold it kind of like and hide it.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna just kind of fold the bag on top of the strap. And then, if you can just put your arm out for me here, you now have this. Or you can wear it up on the shoulder.
Up on the shoulder. Myles.
So that way you don't have to like ruin your beautiful strap, but you can change up the length of the strap just so easily.
That was fantastic. You are a literal wizard with a hair elastic.
Love a hair elastic.
I simply cannot. Great job. Thank you so much. And thanks so much, Alice. Hey, Mary here. What did you think? Drop your comments below and don't forget to like and subscribe for more of the good stuff.